Oh, hello, Pilar.
Ethan, I'm sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to let Sheridan know I spoke to her brother.
Come in.
I'll only be a minute. I'm on my way home.
What did you speak to Julian about, Pilar?
Well, I asked him if there was anything that you should know about what happened that night.
Nothing happened, that's what he said, right?
Yes.
Of course. He'll stick with his story no matter what. It was just a nightmare, that's all it was.
That's what he said.
We checked my father's story, and it seems to hold up.
I'm so relieved, Ethan. I only believed Sheridan's story about the blood and the corpse because she seemed to be so convinced of it.
So you all think I'm mad?
No.
Sheridan, that's not true, and you know it.
I mean, I was the one who urged you not to talk about it at the time, remember?
Why would you have me do that if you believed nothing happened?
Because my first reaction was to protect you. But I knew deep in my heart that you could never be a murderer.
Just the mad woman of Harmony.
Sheridan, stop saying that. Everybody has nightmares.
No, not like this one. It was so... Look, I wish I could believe that that's all it was. But since my brother lied to me all these years, I mean, why should I accept what he's saying now? Can anyone ever believe Julian?
I hate to see what this is doing to you, Sheridan.
It's eating you up.
Accept what Mr. Crane said happened.
Pilar's right. And there's no evidence you killed anyone.
I wasn't there that night, Sheridan. I had gone home to my own children. But when I came in the morning, there was no blood in the living room or anywhere else. There was nothing.
It was a bad dream, a terrible dream. That's what it was.
Sheridan, you did suffer from nightmares back then because you felt that your birth was responsible for your mother's death. Now, that's a terrible guilt to have to live with.
Guilt?
But don't you see, you don't have to carry the burden of guilt anymore. It's what drove you to those men who weren't worthy of you. Perhaps now you'll finally find the love that you've always yearned for, the love that you need and deserve.
I hope you're right, Pilar. I want to find love, true love, more than anything in the world.
And you will. I know you will. I better get home.
Thanks for stopping by, Pilar.
Louise.
Mama?
What's wrong? What's happened? Is it Miguel or Teresa?
No.
Then what?
I went over to the Crane mansion and spoke to Julian.
Why?
I wanted to find out why Alistair Crane called Papa the night before he disappeared. Julian remembered the call. He said that his father wanted to make sure that Martin showed up for work the next morning.
Why would Mr. Alistair want to make sure Martin showed up for work?
You're not gonna like this, Mama.
Tell me everything. I have a right to know.
Julian Crane said my father is a thief.
My husband, your father, is not a thief. He was an honest man who worked hard his whole life for his family so that he could raise his children. And he would rather die than take money that wasn't his. And I won't allow anyone to destroy his name to make his own son ashamed of him.
I'm not, Mama. Look, if you tell me he was this way, then he was. I guess I just needed to hear you say it, that's all.
There is not a man alive who is more honest than my Martin.
Yeah, and there's no bigger liar than Julian Crane. I can't believe that I let him spout all that stuff. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm sorry, Mama.
Please. It's all right, really. You're not to blame.
Yeah, the Cranes are.
Louise.
I just wish that I'd known that they were helping us out before. I can't stand being obligated to them.
Well, I'm afraid it's something you're going to have to learn to live with.
Yeah, but you know one thing that I can't live with? Is having Julian Crane think that my father is a thief. I'm gonna prove him wrong, because one day, I'm gonna find my father. No matter what it takes, no matter how long. Hello. Okay, O'Brien. Thanks.
Bad news?
The APB on Papa turned up someone working under his social security number in Santa Fe.
New Mexico?
What's wrong?
It was always Martin's dream to retire in New Mexico. God bless you, Martin. Wherever you are. I know you never stole from the Cranes or anyone else. You would cut your hand off before you took anything that wasn't yours.
Even if our family was going through hard times, even if Papa had borrowed more money than he could afford to pay back, you've got to face it, Mama. If Papa's alive and well and living in New Mexico, then Julian Crane is right. My father is a thief.